The Dodgers just got exactly what they were looking for, and it couldn't happen at a better time for the Dodgers. And of course, this player that I want to talk about too as well. Dodger Digest in full effect. And I'll tell you what, this was an important game. You look at the teams. I always say this, you always hear me say it. You got to beat the teams you're supposed to beat. And the Marlins are a team you're supposed to beat. And you need some guys to step up with the injuries happening, with Teo being out, with Conforto not producing. You needed some help, and the Dodgers just got exactly what they needed in a time they needed it. So this was super important for the Dodgers to get down to business and do what they can do, and that's win games. And big stuff. Dodgers, James Outman producing. What? Is that right, Brad J? James Outman producing? Are you kidding me? Look, man, I don't joke about stuff like this. This is what Outman needed to do. The 27-year-old stepped up and had quite a game. Now, look at it. Outman's only had 5 at-bats so far this season, but he's got 3 RBIs now and a home run. Look at the OPS for him. Yeah, it's 5 at-bats. I get it. Batting 200, but look, you needed some bright points, and Outman gave you some bright points when you needed it. Now, all this trade talk. Remember how much trade talk there was with Outman? Will Outman be gone? Will Dodgers trade him? Well, look, you got Teo getting injured, and you got Conforto not producing right now. And I think this is a temporary thing for Conforto, but James Outman comes in clutch, gets some hits, and the Dodgers rout the Marlins. But not only James Outman in the outfield, Hae-Sung Kim played in the outfield too, and he's having quite the season so far for the Dodgers. And just take a look at his season so far. 12 at-bats, right? That's all he's got. 12 at-bats, already batting .417, 8.34 OPS, 2 RBIs, 2 stolen bases. Did get called out on that stolen base where he kind of was trying to get back to the base. I think that was the game before the last one. But Hae-Sung Kim, the 26-year-old from Korea, has really stepped up. And look, can play infield, can play outfield, and the dude's got wheels. Does he not have wheels? That dude is fast, man. He's faster than that fast. That's how fast he is. Okay? I don't even know what that means. But with Teo out, that's the opportunity for a player to step up. And that's what players have to do. When you got a guy injured, maybe you're not playing the best baseball, but you got to show at the right time. And Outman does just that. Kim does just that as well. So that is cool to see. It's good to see some outfield production. And with Teo out, it makes you feel a little more comfortable with Teo out. Like seeing Outman get the first home run, that was pretty good. Let's check the box score for yesterday's game, and we'll show you how that went. Here it is. Ohtani doing his thing. 2 at-bats, 2 runs, 1 hit. Three walks for him. Look at it. He's now dropped below the 300 mark, but still, the OPS solid, 1.031. Betts, 258. That's about where he should be. Had a run, got on base twice with a couple of walks. But Freddie Freeman, right? I feel like he's the silent assassin out there. Freddie just keeps showing up and doing Freddie Freeman type of things. And 4 at-bats, 1 run, 3 hits, 4, count them, 4 ribeyes for that man right there. 362, that's his batting average. And look at the OPS. Let's just gaze in amazement at that one, 1.148. You see Taylor struck out. He came in for 1 appearance. Pajes, 5 at-bats. He had a run, 2 hits for him. He's been doing his thing. Look at that, 279, very close to the 300 mark. And Max Muncy, wow, 2 strikeouts, but he did get a hit. So if you have to, like, find some silver lining there, I feel like he is the guy. And the rest of the guys, how did it play out? Conforto, again, not doing good. And you look at the numbers right there. Batting 139, a 510 OPS, not good for him whatsoever. And then there's the Outman's number. He's up to 2, excuse me, up to 200. Nicely done there for Outman. And really showing. Getting the first home run of the season for him. That was solid. Kike stepped up. He got a little action in there. Down to 194. I'd like to see that batting average get around the mid-2s as a Kike style. But then there's the Kim. There's Kim right there. 417 right now. And then not looking good for Barnes. At some point, I think the Dodgers are going to have to make a situational change or something. Maybe Barnes needs to sit or something like that, fake an injury, and then bring Fiducia in or Dalton Rushing to back up Will Smith. That's what I'm thinking. But that's my thing on that. All right. Well, what's been going on? Freddie Freeman has been doing this stuff. Talking about Freddie. You got to also manage, remember the injury. I know a lot of us, we watch Freddie do his thing, and you get all hyped up like, oh, Freddie's crushing and crushing. But remember, surgery in the offseason, re-injured the same ankle in a shower bath incident, and that put him behind the 8 ball a little bit. So you got to manage him. You got to give him some days off. I wonder how is Doc going to give him some days off and trying to find a break for him and not make him play as much, because I got to feel like we want to just keep him in great shape. We want to keep him solid for the season. So I just feel like Freddie, you're gonna have to do something there with all Freddie. What's he been doing? There's the numbers right now for Freddie Freeman. Like to see these numbers, solid numbers for Freddie. Look at that, 94 at bats. Still hasn't had quite 100 at bats. 6 shy of that, but 362. That's very respectable. How about the RBIs? Right, almost 30 RBIs. And the stolen bases, 0. And that's what we want to see. We do not need Freddie Freeman stealing any bags whatsoever. Loving the OPS, 1.148 for Freddie. But like I said, going to have to manage the playing time. Look, he's playing great ball, but you got to give him a little bit more days off. You can't, like Freddie Freeman of 5 years ago, you could play every single day. But until that surgery happened, you've got to give him some breaks. So love what he's doing. And you want to keep him fresh, that's for sure. All right. Dodgers get a much-needed break for the bullpen. That needed to happen. The bullpen's been working overtime, right? And so last night, Dodgers win 10-1 and only had to use 2 pitchers, with Knack being the starter. Knack showing that he has a knack for doing good sometimes. Sorry. Stupid joke. All right. That's a dad joke right there. So Knack, he's lowered his ERA to a 4.61. He went out and pitched 5 strong innings, gave up 4 hits, but no runs. Even had 5 Ks in that. So Knack, like to see that, and he was fired up. I love to see the emotion out of Knack yesterday. And Sauer, wow, he goes 4 innings. He gets a win not that long ago, and then all of a sudden, he gets his first win, what was it, last week? And then all of a sudden, he gets his first save. A 1.69 ERA for Sauer. He goes 4 innings, only gives up 1 hit, and what was it? With 1 run for him and 4 Ks. So Sauer, solid stuff out of him. Good to see that. Knack and Sauer, kind of a good combo right there. And only using 2 pitchers. When the Dodgers have been averaging like 5 or 6 pitchers a game, that's good stuff to see that happen. All right. What is going on for tonight? Well, the best pitcher in baseball is taking the mound for the Dodgers. Yamamoto going at it, 4-2 his record. Look at that ERA, 0.90 for Yamamoto. 49 Ks. That's what I'm talking about, Willis. That's what you need to do. And Pafat, I don't even know if I'm saying that right. 5-2. He's got a 3.79 ERA, 35 Ks. So he's been solid. A good pitcher for the D-backs to start out with. But the Dodgers need to get to him or just get his pitch count up so he gets out of the game early. But that is what it's looking at. That is tonight, and looking forward to that. Hey, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, turn on the notification. Fastest growing Dodger station out there. Keep the party going, man. Love to have you in there. But before I go, one other thing, I just want to bring this up. I'm going to just rant for just a second. Look, it's not been happening for a while, but all of a sudden I get a couple of them the other day, and it's like, and you need to stop, because I don't really care when you do this, okay? When you come at me and say that the title of the show, the thumbnail, or it's clickbait, blah, blah, blah. I don't care, because the show speaks for itself. No matter what the title is of the video, no matter what that means, right? No matter what the picture is, the pretty picture on the thumbnail, it doesn't matter, okay? You know what you're going to get when you tune into Dodger Digest. I'm going to bust out and give you a solid show and break down all the moves, all the things happening with the Dodgers. So you know what? Don't worry about it. Just subscribe, like, turn on notifications, and Brad J will be right there in your living room or on your phone or in your car, wherever. And I'll be breaking it down for you. I'm doing the work for you. So help me help you. Okay? That's how it's going to go. All right, that is Dodgers Digest. I got to go. Hey, Dodgers D-backs, let's go. Let's keep the winning train going. I'm Brad J. Thanks for tuning in, and always remember to think Dodger blue. Let's go, Dodgers.